Hello, everyone, and my name is Brennan,
I'm Sam.
and welcome to Our Life in Horror.
How's everyone doing?
It's Hump Day.
Is it Wednesday?
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
Happy Hump Day, guys.
Yeah, we're halfway through the week.
I just went back to work.
Mm-hmm.
Literally today.
Yeah.
I'm already over it.
Try never stopping.
My whole body hurts. I'm tired. We are doing a movie review.
We are reviewing the movie that started it all in 2003. Started all the remakes.
Yeah. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 03.
Yep.
This is a movie that I love because it's kind of the movie that I remember getting me into horror and being scared of Leatherface, and like this was my jam.
Yeah, I saw this when I was 10 years old, so it also
I was in high school when I saw it, but
it scared the bejesus out of me. My uncles were horrible people.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah. No, they're lovely. I love my uncles.
We are going to bring out a guest, though.
Yes, we have a guest.
We've got Mark Loves Horror. Hey, Mark.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. You guys already know. Y'all know. So I'm ready.
We specifically chose you for this movie because why? Is it your favorite movie or something?
It's my Bible. I pray to this movie. I worship this movie. Play this at my funeral. Okay, this is my movie.
I love it. Before we get started, tell everyone where they can find you. Our awesome mod Ryan already has the Spotify link in the chat there. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
So yeah, tell everyone about what you're doing.
All right, so I'm Mark Loves Horror on Instagram and recently TikTok. I'm trying the TikTok thing, but we'll see how that goes. But yes, Mark Loves Horror, and I'm 1/3 of the Terrifying 3. I almost said the wrong podcast name. Oh my god, that is horrible. We are the Terrifying 3, and you can find us on Apple and Spotify, where it's my 3 horror besties, and we sometimes talk about random shit, but majority of the episode is horror, everything horror. And yeah, Mark Loves Horror. I review horror movies. I drop horror news. I'm constantly posting content that interacts with other horror fans. And I love horror. I'm a horror for horror. So that's where you can find me.
Love it.
Awesome.
I attempted to do TikTok for us and I cannot stay consistent. I'll do a TikTok and then I'll be gone for a few weeks and then I'll do another one and then I'll be off for a few weeks. So I'm this is not going anywhere.
It's so hard and it's extra work, but I'm lately my TikTok has been picking up and I'm okay, but can you guys move to Instagram? Because that's where my main content is, but it's hard. So
good for you. You have the personality for TikTok.
Yeah, the amount of stuff you do on Instagram is just insane.
Yeah.
And how interactive you are with everybody.
Thank you. I try. There's some days I think last week I didn't post at all. I was I need a break because my mind is brain fart and I'm did I already post about this? It's hard, but I love it because I get to meet new people and everyone's just so sweet. So
yeah, it smells like our dog pooped. I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm looking around the basement. I'm is there a poop? Anyway, we're gonna say what's up to the chat.
Oh, there is a poop.
Is there seriously?
Yeah, I see a poop.
He pooped today. Okay. Brucey. Okay, I'm gonna say what's up to the chat. Then we're gonna get into this review. Sorry, guys. You sure?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I would not make this up.
Okay.
At least it's in the basement.
Yeah. Thank you, Ryan. Yes, don't forget to like this video. Helps the algorithm. Subscribe if you're not, and go over and follow Mark Loves Horror on Instagram and Terrifying 3 podcast. Yeah. And hey, Good Real Hunting. Hey, Brett.
Oh, Brett.
Thanks for being here. And we got Rob,
our faithful hater.
Rob, oh my god. Oh my god, I already knew he was gonna be here with these horrible, mean comments about my favorite movie.
It's not a stream with them, Rob.
Yeah.
Ew, that's my twin. Oh my god.
Number one fan. I like. Rob's like, it's 7:01. What's happening? Little slow start. Ryan's got Good Real Hunting's link there in the chat. Thank you, Ryan. Andy, I liked him a lot. Preston A. Scott. Hey.
Hello, Preston. Newcomb.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
For obvious reasons.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Bargain.
Yeah, they're playing. Bruce, come here.
Let's see.
Come here.
Who else is in here? He's obsessed. He made my mom dress up like the old lady.
I did.
That's so great.
We had a Texas Chainsaw 03 haunted house, and I made my mom dress up as the old lady. And the mom, Luda May, and I made my brother dress up as Jessica Biel in the white beater and low cut jeans.
Low rise jeans.
Low rise jeans, yes.
So good.
Yes.
That's so good. Corey's here. Hey, Corey.
Hey, Corey.
Thanks for being here, buddy. We got Ryan dropping Corey's link in the chat there too. Gory Tiger's here. Hey, Gory.
What's going on, Gory?
Thank you, Brett. Remember to hit the thumbs up button as it helps the channel. Thank you. Thank you. The sheriff did a good job. He scared me even knowing it's a movie. Yes, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that right now. Let me get into the cast and stuff. Let's see here. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre came out October 17th, 2003. Has a 6.2 on IMDb and 37% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't like that.
It's okay. They're just haters.
Yeah. Directed by Marcus Nispel. Starring Jessica Biel, Erica Learson, Andrew Brynarski, Mike Vogel, Eric Balfour, Jonathan Tucker, Lauren German, Arlie Ermy. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. And a quick overview. In this remake of the horror classic, a group of young travelers, including Aaron, Andy, and Morgan, come across an isolated rural home while driving through Texas. Unfortunately for them, the decrepit house is the residence of a family of deranged backwoods killers, most notably a hulking masked brute known as Leatherface, who begins to hunt the stranded youths down. Will any of the friends survive the nightmarish ordeal? So yeah, spoiler-free thoughts. What do you think of this movie, Mark?
Spoiler-free. I mean, like Brendan said at the beginning, before we got on, this movie really like set the remakes for the early 2000s. So of course this set the trend to remake movies, but I think it set the bar because in my honest opinion, there are no other horror movies remakes that touch this, in my opinion. But overall, it's so iconic. And what I like about it is it's not similar to the OG, the 74. Like it has its own spin, it has its own taste, but it also, gives its kudos to the original. Overall, I mean, I love it. It's so like 2000s, the fashion, the lingo, the cast, they're all so hot. Even Leatherface himself, the mask, I don't know. It's just something that I have like a lot of words to say, but right now I'm just like speechless because every time I talk about it, it's just so good. I love it.
What about you? How'd you feel this time around?
Oh, I still like this movie.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think it makes some decisions that are smart. So like, I'll get into those later, but I'm glad that they didn't try to remake certain scenes from the original movie that definitely wouldn't have held up and it would have felt forced. And I don't think it would have had the same impact. And like you said, it's got its own spin. Like this is a remake, but it's a good, like, it's also like a really good, like reimagining and updated for modern audiences of the 2000s. because this came out in 2003. I think Saw was like 2002? Was Saw 2004?
Saw was 2004.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
There goes that. But like, this is like a dark, gritty remake, which is kind of like dark screen wise and stuff. So like, I feel like all the other remakes also went towards that kind of look and style. So yeah, it definitely shaped what all the future remakes were going to be.
Before I get into my spoiler-free thoughts, because you brought up the dark, gritty screen, I'm going to talk about what Marcus Nispel posted last night on Facebook, because I'm Facebook friends with my man. I love him. He posted about the Arrow release, and his post said, "New and improved, now with brighter, deeper, more lifelike colors. This is pretty much everything we originally tried to avoid. I still remember my color direction for Daniel Pearl, the cinematographer. All the shades of puke, now in living color."
I'm so excited because I already pre-ordered both.
Did you?
The 03 and the beginning, although the beginning it's okay. It's not 03, but I'm so excited because it has so much bonus features that I cannot wait to like get into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you have them in our Amazon shopping cart or our wish list.
Yeah, they're not pre-ordered because
I want them to.
Right now they're sitting at $64 each.
Okay.
$64.
Yeah, we're in Canada, bud.
Oh God. My heart.
Yes, this is Canada where yep. $64 for an Arrow release.
That is
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just speechless. Jesus Christ. Okay. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
It's okay. So when this was announced, actually, you were the first comment on Instagram that I saw, because I always read people's comments and see if people are excited, and I love that you're the first person to comment on this.
I know. I've been splurging on so many like DVDs and Blu-rays, and I saw it and I was like, fuck. Because I literally have 3 copies of the DVD. I have a copy on VHS. I'm like, do I really need another copy of this goddamn movie? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Do you love the beginning as well?
Oh, I love the beginning. I love it. I mean, not as much as 03, because 03 just changed my life for horror movies, but the beginning is so good. And of course, spoiler, the way it ends, literally, I saw that one in theaters and I literally like shitted myself. I was like, no, they did not do this. Like,
I love that movie. When it comes out on 4K, we should have you back to review that one too.
Oh, I'm so ready. I love that movie. I love it.
I think because like when we talked about doing this one, literally like days after it was announced that it was coming to 4K in August, and I was like, fuck, when did we book that? That's really funny that you said you have it on VHS, because we also have it on VHS.
Yeah.
Still originally sealed.
Yeah.
So the one I have, because I had a hard time finding it here in San Antonio. The VHS version I have, it's actually a library version. So it's in like, it has the library and everything on it. So it's kind of like, but it's still it in VHS. And I put it on every once in a while in the living room and just enjoy its masterpiece.
Yeah.
Love it. What do you think about the artwork for the 2 films? Because it is newly commissioned artwork.
So are you talking about the new artwork that's going to be on the
4Ks?
I'm not a fan of it. I'm going to be honest. It's a little like too modern, I think. Like, it's too like today, and I wish they would have done it more, because there's other like artwork that was released when the film came out, multiple different types of posters. I even have a poster from there, I think it's Japan. I haven't got it framed yet, but there's so much artwork that they could have used, and the ones that they use, I'm just like, ew, like, why? I mean, obviously I bought it still, but they could have done better, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm almost in the same boat, because like I had to zoom in to the original, well, the 2003 one, just to see what was even going on.
Yeah.
And it's the same with the beginning too. I'm like, there's a little kid touching a chainsaw, like.
And I get it. They're supposed to make it look like the beginning, but if you watch, I know we're talking about '03, but if you watch the beginning, they never once show him as a little fucker with a chainsaw. It's just him coming out of a trash can. I mean, it does. The artwork doesn't make sense. So.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I'll forgive them for this once.
Yep, same. Just because it's on 4K and it's getting re-released, I will also accept it.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave my spoiler-free thoughts. I love this movie. Can I please clean up that dog poop because I'm gonna vomit?
Sure.
Can you hit the comments maybe while I'm gone?
Yeah.
I left off here with Rob. 37% does feel high.
I'm
honestly, wow.
Whatever.
I honestly thought it was gonna be higher.
Okay, I'll be back, guys, and then we'll get into this review.
Do you want me to clean it up?
It's okay.
You sure?
Yeah, unless you would rather me do the comments.
It doesn't matter to me. I don't know. I don't want to be called out. Do you want me to clean up the poop?
No, it's fine. I don't care.
Okay.
I just I can. Ugh, it's in my sinuses now.
I'm so full of dust from work. I honestly couldn't even smell it.
I'll be back. I'm gonna take the table with me. Apparently.
Yes, you are. Let's see. I'll go ahead and throw it out there. Jordana Brewster, better than Jessica Biel.
I mean, Jessica Biel is she's hot. Jordana Brewster is so hot, but if I'm thinking Scream Queen, I think Jessica Biel, in my opinion.
Oh, I don't know. I think Jordana Brewster would take it for Scream Queen.
But if we're talking Texas Chainsaw, would you still say that?
It's been so long since I've seen the beginning. I definitely need a rewatch.
Yeah, for sure.
I really just remember the blonde in that movie.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah. Sam actually watched it without me, I think last year.
What?
You watched the beginning for the first time?
That was not my first time.
Okay, sorry. You revisited it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was last year. So
that was not my first time.
Okay. Yeah, it's been so long since I've seen it. So I don't know. I don't know if Jordana would be better than Jessica Biel. I mean, Jessica Biel's a fantastic actress. She's so good in Sinners.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm watching Sam pick up poop and it's funny. Let's see. Gory Tiger, haven't watched this movie in a while. It's been a long time for me too, actually.
I watch it at least once every couple of months.
Yeah. Preston A. Scott is going to try to meet Mike at Comic-Con. He's going to be there in the next few months.
Mike Vogel, the one that plays Andy?
I'm assuming so. He did say he liked Andy earlier, so that's cool. Let's see. Are you guys going? Do you ever get to go to Comic-Cons? Mark?
I go to local cons here in San Antonio. We actually have a con this weekend. Our first Terror Con in San Antonio. It's huge, but nice. I may not be attending. We'll see.
We are in Canada, Preston, so our Comic-Cons are the Niagara Falls Comic-Con, and we have Frightmare in the Falls in October, and then we have a small horror con in London, Ontario. That's called Shockstock, which is super small, but it's a lot of fun. We get to see our friends, so that's always nice. We got Dark Room Reviews. I believe that's Joel. What is going on? Let's see, Rob here. I agree. It's not like the 1974, but if it was, wouldn't that make you more mad?
Facts. I mean, I love the 1974. I got to see a re-release version of it in theaters, and the remastered, it was so beautiful. And I even have the original tattooed on me, the mask, because I always say without the 74, we would have never got the 2003. So you always have to put respect on the 74. But 2003 is just better.
Love it. Yeah, I mean, it's like comparing The Thing from Another World to John Carpenter's The Thing. They're two totally separate entities.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know, Rob. We're gonna end up fighting on this one for sure. Let's see. I mean, this one was filled with let's see. I agree. They were all hot, literally, and like that's something with this movie is like everybody's a model. And the original, they're definitely not models.
No, I mean Sally Hardesty, she's hot, but
yeah,
if we're talking like vintage Texas Chainsaw, like Franklin, no, thank you.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
Let's see. Yeah, Pretty Killer Podcast. What's going on?
Hey Jordana.
She is at work, but I had to hop on and see my favorite peeps. Hello, Jordana.
I love you, Jordana.
Sam's back.
I'm so sorry, guys.
I'm having hard times. I'm so slow.
That's okay. Where are you at? Oh, I got this. Where'd you leave off?
Jordana.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, girl. Let's see. Go through this so we can get to it. Man, I knew Mark was a fan, and I knew Sam liked it. Brendan was my last hope of sanity.
I mean, it was one of my first horror movies too. So like, I can't even deny how much I liked it. It definitely like sparked my curiosity into the horror genre.
Yeah.
Love Marcus Nispel so much. We got to meet him, and it was like the moment of my life. He was so sweet.
Yeah, he was so friendly.
So this was one of your favorite first horror movies, Brendan?
Yeah, because I was 10, I think, when I saw it. So like Jeepers Creepers 2, Army of Darkness, Predator, Aliens, Freddy vs. Jason, that's it. Like all like the Friday the 13th and the other ones.
Okay.
It's not a problem.
Yeah, I saw this on Halloween. I saw it for the first time on Halloween of 2004. Because I saw it a year later because I was still young. And then of course in 2006 when The Beginning came out, I saw it in theaters, and I really still want to see 2003 in theaters. I'm hoping they release it one day. Like I said before, I saw it at the gas station it was filmed at. But seeing it in the big screen would just, I could die after that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Let's see. Holland's here. Hey, Holland.
Hey, Holland.
What's up? Rob, The Beginning is the worst in the franchise. This is insanity.
The worst is the Netflix one. I'm sorry.
Okay. Jordana was in The Faculty, and I loved her in that. Yeah.
Iconic. And Hard Eyes. The recent.
Yes. Did you like Hard Eyes?
Oh my god, I fucking loved it. It was so campy. It was so like cute. Perfect Valentine's movie for sure.
Yeah, I definitely am gonna watch it again next Valentine's for sure.
Yeah, it was my favorite of the year actually. At that time.
At the time,
At the time, I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
no. Okay.
Not anymore. It's been beat out by a couple things. So
yeah,
we have to discuss after because I want to know.
Yeah. All right, we'll get into spoilers, guys.
Okay.
Getting into spoilers. So describe this movie in 3 words.
Iconic, legendary, and masterpiece.
I almost put that in mine too. Yeah, almost.
Okay.
Mine.
I'm not. I wrote mine down. I put down dark, gritty remake.
Okay. Yeah.
Gritty's
good. I put sweaty, dirty Texas.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's dirty and it's sweaty over here in Texas right now, girl. It's
so Rob says that's the difference. You're all children. I saw this in theaters on a date with my future ex-wife.
Yeah, that's it though, right? Like I don't think I saw the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the OG, until like late into high school.
Yeah.
Or mid high school or so. So like 5 or 6 years had passed at that point, right?
And it's funny because, of course, like a lot of us grew up with these remakes, and then years later we watched the OG, and we're like, of course, the remake in our eyes is like better when you're in that mindset as like a child. But as you grow older, you're like, what the fuck? Like the OG is so better. So unfortunately, in my mind, 2003 just stayed better for forever.
Are they releasing extra scenes for 03 on the new DVD thing they're releasing?
I believe so. I think there are going to be some deleted scenes.
Yeah, so I actually was curious about this because I do remember there being a DVD extended cut.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a thing?
There is. I know there was a copy of that like going around, and it was, I think the only thing that was different was the ending. I know on this, I think there is an alternate ending.
Okay. Because I looked this morning at what it was included, and like, yeah, there's like a bunch of archival stuff, and there's new interviews, and I think there's a new commentary with Marcus Nispel.
Mm-hmm.
There is not an extended cut though.
I'm looking at it now because I know I'm like, I have to. Theoretical deleted scenes including an alternate opening and ending. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Alternate opening.
Yeah, I wonder what that would even be.
Yeah. Interesting.
The opening is just so good already. I'm like,
I know.
Like, stop.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I'm very curious now, though. Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character? Jesus. Oh my god. I don't want to be basic and say Jessica Biel's character, so I'm probably gonna say Kemper.
Okay.
I mean, obviously he's so hot, and then like, oh, it's just so heartbreaking. Like, I'm gonna cry thinking about it. Like, he was literally gonna propose to her. Stop. Okay, but yeah, I mean, he's, and then he gets killed. Yeah, it's gonna be Kemper. I just love him.
I do too. I put Aaron and Kemper. He is so hot. And I love their relationship. Like, their relationship is so sweet. And like, she just wants to do the right thing. And like, you just like feel so satisfied when he does the right thing with her. And they're just so sweet together. I love them.
But I mean, I also like Pepper because she's a little slutty and she got picked up hitchhiking and she's already making out in the van like 5 seconds in. And I'm like, okay, Pepper, you make that ride worth it, girl. And then I also love Jedediah, the little boy. He's so cute.
Yeah. It's just such a good group of characters. Like, it was actually hard to think of who I was going to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, who's yours?
I went with Aaron and Kemp too, because I was like, Aaron's really good, and then as the movie went on, I was like, Kemp's actually a really good character too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They definitely do have a good chemistry between them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he's hot, right?
Yeah. So hot.
So hot.
Gotta throw that in.
Yeah.
I like how they had Jed bite Leatherface. I knew that kid was gonna bite someone. Had a feeling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jedediah looks like he is sitting right beside the definition of ADHD.
Oh, yeah. But he also kind of gives off a little Hills Have Eyes-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. The feral children eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's I just like that he's so like at first he's like so helpful, and then at the end, like, and then we never wait, I'm getting way too into it. We'll wait.
Who's your least favorite character?
Sheriff Hoyt, obviously. Such a dick. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I literally can't. And then like he's just so gross too when he's standing over Aaron in his like drawers. Like, no thank you.
Yeah.
Not the tidy whities, you know? I can't. But he's a good like actor in real life. R.I.P. I love him in Full Metal Jacket. But yeah, Sheriff Hoyt. Fuck him.
Yeah. Yeah, same. He's just disgusting. Like, so vulgar and grabbing the dead girl's titty and like, saying she's wet and stuff. Like, it's just nasty.
Y'all ever cop a feel back in my day? I'm like, you really? Ew.
Yeah, so gross.
Yeah, it's Sheriff Hoyt for me too.
Yeah.
He's so entertaining though. Like he's gross, but it's hard to take your eyes even off him because you're not sure what he's gonna do.
Yeah, he could be in a Rob Zombie movie, like just disgusting.
Yeah, could have been.
Yeah. Best performance.
I mean, I'm gonna have to say probably Sheriff Hoyt. I mean, he just does so good at he makes you want to hate him. You know what I mean? Like it's just so like he truly is like that scary character where you're like, oh my god, like this man is evil.
Yeah, I totally agree. I went with him too. Everyone did so well. Like everyone's faces when they were scared were like legit, and like everyone was just so good in this movie. But he's just like he makes you grossed out.
Yeah, I went with Arlie Hermie as well. I knew that before. Like I was before we even started watching the movie. I just started taking notes. So
yeah.
But yeah, like he is so fantastic. He's an incredible actor. And I love him even more, I think, in the second movie.
Yeah.
I think they showcase him off more in that one.
Yeah.
Compared to this one. But yeah, I love his character. I think he's so intimidating, and it's just like if he was a cop, you wouldn't want to fuck with him.
Oh
there'd be zero crime in that town if he was actually a sheriff.
Yeah. I also really like Pepper. Like her and what's his name? Morgan's character too was very like like the way he talked, he's just like, talks like he's like out of breath and like constantly like on the go. I love the way his character was portrayed.
Yeah.
I really like Morgan too, actually, when he's like in the scene with Sheriff Hoyt and they're in the van and he's like, I don't know what he's doing with his bottom lip, but like he's trying to eat it or inhale it or something. And I'm like, oh my god, this poor man.
Yeah.
Rob says the best character is Leatherface because he's killing off these CW actors.
CW actors? No way. If we're talking CW actors, it's Texas Chainsaw 3D with Trey Songz. Okay.
Yeah. Or what's the other one? House of Wax. That's a bunch of CW's actors in it. Sorry,
don't do Paige dirty like that.
Oh my god, Brendan.
My Bloody Valentine too.
That one, yes, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I like that movie.
I like it too, but yeah, it's got Dean from whatchamacallit, Supernatural.
Yeah.
Playing Dean.
Sheriff Hoyt and Beale are my favorites, says Holland.
Love that. Great choice.
Preston A. Scott says, I would like a Leatherface versus Jason.
Ooh.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
Thanks for being here, Jamie.
Hey, girl.
More like Calvin Klein actors.
Period. They're all hot. Even in the beginning, they're all hot. So, yes.
The beginning, like...
They're even hotter in the beginning.
They're so hot in the beginning.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
The fact that we get a young Matt Bomber. Oh, my God. I love him.
Yeah. And the girl from Night of the Demons remake, the blonde.
The blonde, yeah.
She's so good.
Score and soundtrack.
I mean, it does the job. It definitely sets the film with that eerie Texas dirty vibe. And it makes the film even more like cringe. Like you're just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So it definitely does the job. I used it. Who is the guy behind the score? They did a lot of remake horror films, but we used them for our haunted house, our Texas Chainsaw haunted house. So it all worked,
Love it. Yeah. Yeah, same. I thought it was tense. And I had Sweet Home Alabama stuck in my head all damn day after watching it last night.
I love how it starts in the beginning where it's like, dun, 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 dun. It's so perfect. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. I think the score is okay. I think it's more so like a product of its time, but it sounds like a lot of the scores that were used at around that same time. But maybe it's just because the the composer has also done more, like you said, Mark. So
Yeah,
maybe that's why it's kind of sounding kind of familiar to other things.
for sure.
Thanks for dropping Jamie Hart's link there, Ryan. And hello, Dice. Thanks for being here, Dice.
Bonjour.
Let's see. Cinematography.
Oh, it's so good. It's like giving that old, like, Western, like, look. Dusty, musty, smelly. Like, it's the browns. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love it. And then the one scene when, she, the teenage girl commits Sue, and they show like the cow when they throw the piñata with all the weed, just that like farm area. Oh, it's so good. I love it.
I agree. That van scene is insane with the shot going through her head.
So
best, good.
One of the best horror scenes in a horror film.
Yeah. And then Hard Eyes did something similar after.
Yeah, but it was with the tire iron.
Yeah. But yeah, I love this movie. I love that it just looks dirty and sweaty and gross, and there's lots of just like good angles I find, and I just really like it. I love everything about this. I like how Marcus Nispel described it as just put puke on the screen, like just those colors.
I love the chase scene when Jessica Biel is running to the meat factory and the camera's following her. That scene with like when the water starts to come off, and it's that whole just scene is beautiful. So well.
Yeah, I think Rob's got a point.
Oh no, don't start your sentence with that.
Yeah. So it has an annoying 2000s color grading thing, which is totally true.
Yeah, it's true.
That totally started with The Ring. This it's not so bad. The color grading in this one. This does look more yellow and kind of like sunsetty kind of feels to it. It's very dark, and I honestly have to say that for me personally, it didn't feel that hot and sweaty to me.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the coloring is like Texas, like it gives it the Texas, like like the yellows and like the browns. It's very like I could see how it could be like annoying because it's like that through the whole movie. And even in those darker scenes, it's kind of hard to see because of the color grading. But for me, like when they're outside, it just feels like gross. Like it just looks so like sweaty and sticky.
It helps that they are sweaty. Like you can literally see the sweat on them at all times in this movie. They're all sticky and wet.
I understand what you guys are saying and where you're coming from. I just compared to like the original film, it was real sweat and everything. I doubt it was like
that bad.
I doubt it was that bad. Compared to like the original film.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah. So that's like one of the things that it's like, is it really that hot there? like during Texas, like the original one, it feels like you could like cook an egg on like the side of the road, right? This one doesn't feel like that. And I even think that like, no, never mind, because I haven't seen the second one in a long time. But yeah, and there's lots of shots of like eyes, like close up of the eyes. There's lots of that. I mean, they get to like do the inclusion of like the original shot where he opens the door and hits the guy at the head or whatever. So I like that inclusion as well. It's a nice modern like yeah. Let's see if I got anything else for cinematography written down.
The 74 is disgusting. Like whenever I watch it, I just like have to take a shower after. It's nasty.
Yeah, after we do these, because we're gonna try to plan doing the beginning after this, we should also do the original. Because I have it on 4K and I have yet to open it. So that would be fun. But that's all I really got for.
Did you get the 74? Did you get the chainsaw one?
Fuck no, I'm not spending $300 on that thing. I think it was like $300 American too, right?
I waited for it to like literally drop on sale to get it, and sometimes I still regret it. But it's part of the collection now, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's cool, but like I'll get like a prop replica chainsaw from
for sure.
Spirit Halloween or something like that and call it a day.
For sure. Yeah.
I mean we got the original mask.
Oh yeah, right behind me here.
Yeah.
I see it. Love it.
Yeah, it scared our dog when we first got it because it scared me because I wanted it for like a year and then he surprised me with it, but he put it on our we've got the head mannequin there and put it on the kitchen counter. So I walked in the kitchen and I was like, oh my God, I freaked out. And Bruce just starts barking at it and he barked at it the other day again.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Best surprise ever though.
I would like the remake mask though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
I want a whole Texas Chainsaw Shrine down here one day.
Absolutely.
We'll work
Do
on
it,
something.
girl.
Let's see here. I love the beginning. I think it's majorly underrated. Yes.
Agreed.
Hands down, yes.
My mom got me that movie for Valentine's Day.
That's sweet.
Such a good mom. I love that.
She is a good mom.
I love that.
They probably put something on them to make it look extra hot. Definitely. They definitely had some oil or something on them going on. Yeah.
Spray bottles in between takes.
Yeah. What's up, Del?
What's up, Del?
Hey, Del. I saw a comment up here somewhere. It was from Dice. This film has grown on me a bit, mostly because Sweet and Spooky had me play Morgan in her table screams. Do you guys do table reads? Like, is that what that probably is?
I would assume so.
That's cool. I love that.
Wow.
What a cool idea.
I know. We should do that on here.
I know. I'm
I'll be
sorry to
Jessica
Oh my God, who would I be? I don't even know. Not the sheriff. Anyone but.
It'd be hard.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Where did I leave off? Thank you, Ryan, putting Dell's link there in the chat. You're on it today, Ryan. Sorry if I didn't catch them all. All right. Where did we leave off? Costumes and outfits?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, costumes and outfits.
I mean, the iconic white beater and jeans, like, it's just so hot. It's so sexy. It's so chic. It's so 2000s. And like all the 2000 girlies were doing it. So,
yes.
I mean, I wanted to do it in 2004, but I wasn't old enough yet to do the low rise jeans. So, but yeah, for sure that outfit. And then when he wears Kemper's face, that's like so jaw dropping. I love it.
I agree. I also put down the basic tank and low rise jeans, the cowboy hats.
Yes.
Pepper's crochet little top. She looks like she's going to a festival. Well, they're going to a concert, so it makes sense. But I love it. I love all the outfits in this.
Yes.
They're all so basic and like cute though.
Yeah. Since we talked about buying the mask, I know that we have had a conversation with somebody on here before about it being maybe a little too like cleaned up. We'll say not quite as potentially realistic as the original film.
This movie, sorry, the mask.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks a little stiffer. It doesn't like flow.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I like the look of Leatherface in this movie. Like I do like that mask, but
yeah, I do too.
It just looks like it's like hardened.
Yeah.
I think looks
also too the body type. I like the Leatherface because his body type is like really like big and bulky and like scary, but the face the mask is good, but it's not like 74. The 74 was fucking disgusting, like horrible. And I think of course with it being like a modern remake, they made it look more like you said, clean and I guess a more realistic version of what a mask would look like in the times we're in,
Yeah, I would have liked it if they would have kept Kemper's face on him, because like that did look like it just came right off of Kemper's body.
It looked so good.
It like moved with the wind and stuff like that. When he moved, it like shook more. It looks like the other one's just like been molded to his face, you know, like it's almost like an extra set of skin, and rather than he's wearing another person's face as a mask.
Yeah. I agree.
Yep. Sweet and Spooky will put together table readings of script. She said that as soon as she rewatched TCM 2003, she thought Dice is Morgan. I love that for you. That's so cool.
Oh.
That's super cool. Dell just had Sweet and Spooky on his channel. Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. I think there's some chatting between some people here. When Andy held that tire iron to block off Leatherface chainsaw, would that have worked in real life?
Absolutely not.
I think it would have worked.
Yeah,
you think so?
Yeah. It would take quite a bit of like, because like chainsaws aren't meant to go through steel; they're meant to go through wood, right? So it would take a bit, and you would like have to sit in the same spot without it like moving all over the place in order to actually fully get through it. But I don't know. This sounds like a Mythbusters question if they're still around.
Memorable lines.
Oh, there's so many. So, of course, when the hitchhiker girl, "You're all gonna die," like hello. And then there's also "I smell bullshit."
I wrote that one down too.
And then of course, "Mama, let me in." And then she's like, "You can't come in until you learn how to play by the rules, boy." Like, iconic. So iconic. But yeah, there's just so many, but those are a few that I love. So
yeah, I wrote down "They're all dead" from the girl in the beginning. That's really all I wrote down because I was just like really into the movie, to be honest.
Okay, I got a few.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, I got a couple lines like.
Oh, Dell says sadly Mythbusters is not around. I used to love that show.
Yeah, I didn't think it was. I wasn't sure though. She ain't gonna bite you. She's deader than a goddamn doornail. It was funny. This is all kind of from that scene, actually. Excuse me, do you mind getting the fuck out of my way, son? I just love Arlie Hermy. Like, he just made me laugh so much.
Yeah.
And then there's something that Andy says too near the beginning of the movie after the hitchhiker ends herself. He says, "I guess that's what brains look like, huh?" And then kind of like lasagna or whatever. I'm like, dude, way too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. So that's all I have, I think.
Any least favorite lines? I don't have any.
No, I mean.
Okay. You have one?
I have one.
Oh,
wow.
I do have one.
Give it to us.
And it is, why did she pick us? Why did she pick us? You guys forced her into your vehicle.
I was thinking that, dude.
Yeah.
You picked her.
You picked her to get in your car.
She's frantic, okay? She's traumatized.
Yeah, I'm just saying. And you guys didn't listen to her when she was like, "I don't want to go that way."
Yeah, that's
all you have to do is turn around. But then they would have made
it.
He's
a bad man.
Yeah,
I love it.
All right.
So that's my only bad line though that I saw.
Okay. Favorite kill?
I mean, my favorite kill, and it's not even a Leatherface kill. It's the Suey scene at the beginning, like the van scene. Like, for some reason, like if you think about it overall as this whole scene and just how the shock factor is, the Suey scene is just like hands down the best.
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking a Leatherface kill, then I'm probably going to say Morgan's kill when he gets the crotch chainsaw. Like, ow, you know?
Ow.
Ow.
Yeah. Yeah, that van kill like is just perfection. It's literally what anyone thinks of when they think of this movie.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with Andy, just because it's so like drawn out with his leg getting cut off, and then he gets the hook, and every time someone gets hooked it just makes my back tingle. And then Erin having to finish it off was just so sad because she didn't want to, and he just wanted it to be over, and so I'm going with that one.
She kills him in like the worst way possible.
Yeah.
I think I've talked about this before on YouTube.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, because like she stabs him in the stomach. You can live for a long time while being stabbed in the stomach.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised he died right away too.
She should have slit his throat.
Yeah.
Or just like in the heart, at least. Like at least like something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely wrote that down too, because that was something that always bugs me. It's like, why is like you guys just pick the intestines to stab somebody, and it's like that's not even vital.
I think we might have the same least favorite kill.
Oh,
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see.
What's your least favorite?
Peppers.
Wait, did you say your favorite?
No,
sorry.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Sorry. That was my bad.
I was trying to think of it. I'm trying to think of one. I'm gonna go with like I don't know. I don't think I actually wrote one. Kemper's, I guess. Kemper gets it pretty bad.
Okay.
Yeah, he gets he gets hit over the head, and then he's like shaking as he's getting dragged away, and then he immediately goes to town cutting his face off.
Yeah.
So I'll go with Kemper.
Yeah, the aftermath of his face is awesome.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Okay, so Pepper is your least favorite?
Yeah, it's my least favorite because like in the 74 we see her friend, get killed in like a brutal way, like the hook. And of course 2003, like this is her friend. Well, not her friend, but it's another girly that, we love girls in horror films, scream queens. And the way she's killed, it's so like just and then that's it.
Yeah.
Like I want something like like I wanted that.
Yeah, that's mine too. It didn't even show it. Like it literally just showed the back of him going down.
See her hands like this. She's like, no.
Yeah. You see the feathers pop up.
Yeah.
It's also my least favorite kill.
Yeah, okay. So you were right.
It's an off-screen kill.
Yay, I love that for us.
Any off-screen kill is my least favorite kill.
Yeah.
But that whole chase scene, I mean, it's not as good as Andy's chase scene, but that whole chase scene in the van, oh, so good. So good. I love it.
Prince, why is Brendy looking like a construction worker? Because he is one.
I am a construction worker.
He just got off work.
Yeah. I got off work, and then we ate dinner, and then we finished the movie, and then I went outside and had a smoke, and then we came down here.
Yeah, we did have to finish the movie today because I was so tired last night. Yeah. That's so funny. And do you think Andy and Jessica's character should have dated or felt like they wanted to? It felt like a few times in this movie they were trying to go there as a possibility. No, don't do that to Jessica and Kemper.
No.
Erin and Kemper for life.
Yes. Yeah. Andy was a douche.
Yeah. I felt like Morgan had been holding something for Jessica for years.
Oh, that's more of a possibility. Yeah.
I like that better.
Yeah, like that was something that always kind of, because like he's ready to ditch everybody, and then this is kind of leading to one of like the better scenes, but he makes a play to try to get Leatherface off of her, and he would, from his character, he wouldn't do that for anybody else.
That's true.
So that's how I was reading it.
I like that.
Yeah, sorry, Preston. Definitely not Andy.
We don't ship that here. We don't ship that
here. Gore factor and special effects. What do we think?
I think it was good. I mean, I'm trying to think of any special effects scenes because everything seemed pretty practical to me. I wouldn't say I noticed any actual like FX specialness. But overall, I mean, the gore was good. It wasn't like overdone, and it wasn't like, oh, that's fucking fake. Like, but I mean, because I know like now the films where like that's just too much blood. I think this was enough blood, So,
Yeah, I think that, like, we keep bringing up the van scene, but even just like the smoke coming out her mouth after.
Yes.
I think it was Andy, his nails, when he's like trying to stop himself with his nails and they just rip off. I literally cringed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good.
And then Kemper's face, of course, we brought that up. Like, yeah. I thought it all looked good.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think the practical effects in this movie look really good. I personally do wish there was more of it. Like, I wish we got the hold on some more sequences, like Morgan's death. It's a pretty quick cutaway from Morgan's death. You don't see any blood or anything with that one. So
yeah, the gunshot wound too is like perfect. You know, like back of the head. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some truly awesome special effects in this movie. Yeah.
Hey Coy, thanks for being here, buddy.
Hey Coy, happy Sanjo.
Storyline and pacing.
I mean, I think it's a great pace. The storyline is very straightforward. You know, I always love a good intro with the voiceover when it tells you, you know, the film you're about to see, giving it that, is it true? Is it not true? Because as a 10-year-old, I thought this shit was true. Okay. I was like, oh my God. But yeah, it gives you like a little teaser and then it tells the story. I love it. Of course, you never really get like why this family became the way they were. Of course, that's why they made the beginning. But even if we didn't get the beginning and it was just 2003, it would have been perfect in my eyes.
I think. Are we looking at me?
Go for it.
I agree with you, Mark. 10 years old, I also thought this was real. From like the book ending and beginning we get with the Sheriff's County Police.
I thought it was in high school. When I was in high school, I was like,
I mean, technically it is based on a true story, but it's just a little different. By a lot, I mean a lot different. But I do think there are moments that I'm like, we probably could have cut this. So I think that there's too many family members of the Hewitts. So like the trailer people, I think.
Okay.
I think they could. Oh my! I think like they could have been cut. Because they're like, it's so short in the movie and it's never explained. I don't even think it's explained in the prequel why they're there and why they're just so okay with everything that's going on. So I do think there were too many family members, and I think it would have been better just to focus on the tighter knit family that we see in the Hewitt's house.
Okay.
I'm glad there's no Franklin in this movie. I did write that down. I think Morgan is a much better stand-in.
Franklin, that annoying piece of shit brother.
Yes. Oh my God. He's like one of the reasons I don't really want to go back and rewatch the original, to be honest.
He's so cringe. Sally.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else I got here. That's stuff from scenes, story. Oh, that's family stuff again that I was talking about. I think that was the main talking point for me was I think there's too many family members.
I disagree. I like the woman in the trailer. I think there's something so scary about this like nurturing woman that wants to like pinch your cheeks and feed you, but is also like crazy. I don't know. Yeah. I think they're like dirty and gross and scary, and like I would just not want to be in that family at all. But like, just I don't know. I just really like them, and I know they didn't really explain them that much, but they also like take the family's babies that they like kill and stuff, and I love that.
As far as we know, they've only taken one baby.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's not the first time.
But like, what purpose do they serve, really? I guess Jedediah might be a stolen baby.
I was just about to say that.
Babies.
Yeah, because we don't know about Jedediah. Babies. Yeah.
And the backstory for Leatherface as well, of why he needs to wear the mask from skin disease. Is that something that we felt needed in this movie?
I mean, I think it gives a probably a tie-in to those extra characters because, she goes, he was just a little boy. And so obviously they've been around since he was a child. So that's maybe added relationships that they have with Leatherface.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have too much to add. I just like the storyline of this group of friends going to a concert and coming across this crazy family.
Yeah. I do like it. It's very well paced. Yeah. I think it was an hour 39, right? Somewhere around there. Yeah, it's a very well paced movie.
Hour 30. Yeah.
Just gonna say you three thought this was real dummies.
We were all like 10 years old. Sam is the exception.
Hey Eli, thanks for being here. Don't forget.
I was 10.
Who are you?
Yeah, I was 10 too. You're 93.
94, so 10, 11.
I was probably
9 or 10. Yeah.
And thank you, Eli. In the 90s when they made it where Leatherface had a daughter, and do we know, did Ed Gein have a skin disease, or did they inspire off their minds on that as that idea for the movie?
Ed Gein did not have a skin disease.
No, he was just a fucking monster.
Yeah. He did not feel comfortable in his own body and wanted to wear somebody else's.
Yep.
Hey, honestly, for all we know, some shit like this could be real. It's Texas.
That is true. I'm from Texas. I'm from San Antonio, to be exact. And so there are some crazy shit over here.
94 babies represent. What year were you born? 93?
93.
Yeah, I was 92.
94.
Yeah. 94, yeah, okay. Yeah. I didn't watch it when it first came out. I watched it a little later because I was a chicken when I was a kid. I was scared.
I didn't have a choice.
No.
That's great parenting. I didn't have a choice either, so I love that for us.
Yep.
Favorite scenes? Anything that we haven't mentioned that you want to bring up?
Favorite scene? I mean, I do like the ring reveal. Because that's just one of those scenes where it like really guts you in the heart, and you're just like, fuck. Like we were all rooting for them. And then of course you did mention Andy's chasing through the curtains or the sheets. I love that visually. It is so satisfying when then the blood just going all over the red sheets. It's so satisfying. And then of course one of my all-time favorite scenes is when Jessica Biel's walking towards the house, and it's just the back of her jeans, and the house just slowly comes up. Like, so good. So good. So good.
Yes. I just put like discovering more of the house throughout this movie. I really enjoy. Like, there's just so much to see in this house. It's so dirty. It's so gross. You see limbs. You see like Leatherface's workshop with all his hooks, and there's animals in the house. And I don't know. It's just cool to see how they live, I guess. And I just love the opening of them singing in the van in the beginning, and Andy and Pepper are hooking up in the back, and Jessica Biel singing. Like, it is such a feel good moment before the movie is not feel good.
Yes.
And then also Erin trying to help the guy up with the wheelchair, and he's like grabbing her ass. So, like,
yes.
Get your hand off there. So gross.
I actually love that she said that we see the house, and I love that in the beginning we see more of it. Like, we see so much more of the house. Like, I wish they would have showed more in this 2003, but it was a good, like, enough to leave us wanting more.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think I also put the scene of Andy chase through the sheets. And then the sheriff making Morgan reenact the shooting in the van.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
That's my number one scene.
Yeah.
Because of how well it is executed. Because I don't know if anybody noticed this, but when Sheriff Hoyt points the gun at Morgan and is like, show me. If you look real closely, you can see light coming through all the 6 chambers. So the gun's not loaded.
Okay.
But then when Sheriff Hoyton points his gun at Morgan, it's all black. So it's loaded.
Okay.
So it's just a nice little clever touch that Marcus Niss will put in there. But I love that sequence. I think it's so good. It's so tense.
It is.
Dice Roland also said that in the chat. And then, yeah, like I also put, like, can we talk about like Morgan stepping up and saving Aaron? Like, nobody would have thought about that. No, I never thought that was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's because Morgan secretly loved her.
I know that makes sense why you say that. Yeah.
Yes.
I just think every once in a while there's like glances at her where I'm like, this dude's been carrying a torch for her.
Next time I watch it, I'm gonna watch it with the intention of me thinking that's part of the storyline.
Me
and
too.
Just see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I also like that Aaron mirrors the hitchhiker from the beginning of the movie at the end.
Yes.
Because she knows what she went through.
Yeah.
Ah, so good.
Let's see. Yeah, the reveal of Leatherface wearing Kemp's face.
The chase scene of her through the meat factory, that whole chase scene is so good. Oh, yep. I love it.
Yes. I also wrote that one down too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see. My biggest note was on that one scene. And of course, like the hitchhiker at the beginning. This is definitely the standout. I think I put like Chef's Kiss.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Rob, I graduated high school in 94.
Oh.
I almost got arrested in San Antonio once. Crazy night.
Love that. I wonder if it was on the Riverwalk. Let me know.
Eli graduated in 04. Dice is shouting out that scene as well with Sheriff and Morgan. It's tense. Yeah.
It is.
Him saying you two can take your clothes off if you want while Morgan is saying stats on STDs. Yeah. Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks for being here. Remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre is great.
Oh, it is. Yeah. It is.
That horror couple, Kaylee and Robbie. Hey, guys. Kaylee and Robbie are on tomorrow night. We're going to be doing our top 10 steamy moments in horror movies.
Oh, love that. I hope the Amityville Horror is in one of y'all's. The remake. I love that one.
That's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we are going to get steamy over here.
So sexy. Loves that.
I think they all wanted Andy, honestly. Preston just loves some Andy.
Yeah. He's all about Andy.
That's so funny. Thank you, Ryan, dropping that horror couples link. So many youngsters here graduated high school in 89.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, class of 89.
All right. Any least favorite scenes? I have none.
I mean,
Brendan?
I think if they would have just added more to Pepper, I mean, it's not, I don't hate it, but a little bit more, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, better kill.
Yeah. I do have one.
Okay.
And it's more of like a character choice. Like it just didn't make any sense to me. So like it was clearly like Andy, Morgan, Kemper, and Aaron were all friends originally traveling to go see this concert, and they pick up Pepper along the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then once they're like, once Aaron comes back and is like, Kemper's not with you guys, and then all of a sudden, like Morgan is like, okay, well, like give me the keys, like we're leaving. That's it. It just seemed, it just seemed like, and then Pepper joins right in, but I'm like, okay, Pepper's understandable. She's only been here for 24 hours, but Morgan, I'm like, what are you doing? Why would you?
Like that's your friend.
Yeah, why are you so quick to turn on somebody that you've probably grown up with, or at least were in college with, because it is shown later on that all these people are from different states originally, so they're probably all college friends, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It just seemed weird and a weird character choice, and I was just a little confused by that one and why he was so sudden to drop Like, I wonder if Aaron went missing and Kemp came back, would he say the same thing? Like,
that's true.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, okay. That's it though. That was just more of like a why would your character make that kind of decision?
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
Such a dick move. Ugh.
It is.
I mean, most of the guys of the friends groups make questionable calls, except for Kemp.
Except for Kemper. That's why we love him. And
Jessica Biel is so hot. Yeah, Jebediah. Yes, she was. I don't know if I could be here tomorrow night. I'm planning on seeing Dangerous Animals. Nice.
You're gonna love that.
Enjoy. Graduated in 91, says Jamie.
Okay, class of 91.
My first was The Strangers. Second was Texas Chainsaw.
Oh, it's starting off with The Strangers. Pretty rough.
Yeah. Remake is my favorite of all the Texas Chainsaw movies, Kaylee says.
Same, girl. Same.
I'm so torn between this one and the beginning. I'm excited to revisit the beginning again.
I mean, the franchise isn't great overall. There's only like 3 good ones, and it's the 2 from the early 2000s and the original. So maybe Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, but I have not seen that since high school too.
That one was so. I mean, it's okay, but
it's weird.
It's so fucking weird.
Yeah, like funny. You watched it without me again too, right? You went through this whole franchise without me, basically.
Yeah, but I had only not seen the like original ones. I had seen all of the later ones.
Yeah, but like you went up to Leatherface, right? Oh no, you didn't make it to Next Generation.
No, I didn't. I didn't go through all of them. No.
You didn't make it to the McConaughey.
No, and I wanted to watch that one.
Yeah.
So
I've heard mixed things about that one.
I watched.
He looked dirty in it, so I was like,
I watched a little bit of it. I didn't make it to his part. I was kind of bored. Yeah.
Oh, the one with Viggo Mortensen. He was the guy in your 28 Days. Love movie you're watching.
Oh,
that's Viggo
28 Days. Yeah, the rehab movie.
Yeah. He's also in a Leatherface movie.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 weeks of Megan 2.0, Kevin says.
Not seeing it in theaters.
Yeah, I'm not interested. Are you a Megan fan? Oh, yeah. There it is. There's the Megan poster.
I'm so excited for this Avengers version of Megan.
Sam is torn between 2 movies, and she's wrong about both. Whatever. Benny from the 90s one should have been in 03.
I don't know who Benny was.
No. TCM2 is a parody.
Yes,
yeah.
It is.
Not a fan of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. TMC? TCM. Sorry, that threw me off.
Texas Massacre Chainsaw.
It was badass. Don't sleep on the Next Generation. It's an underrated gem. Of course.
I wouldn't expect that from Rob.
All right. Our last category then is the killer. What are your thoughts on the killer?
I mean, I think we all pretty much hit the nail in the coffin. Like, his mask is just a little not disgusting as the OG. You know, it was a little bit more cleaner, like Brendan said earlier. But overall, like, his body type and just how big he is, it's so like just that already itself, his figure is just so scary. And I think it would have been even more like scarier if the mask was just a little bit more, bless you, more gritty or dirty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I think, well, like the whole family they're all the villains. I do think there were just too many villains in this movie. I think Leatherface, for the most part, the characters. What?
I'm just shaking my head.
I know you like those 2 ladies in the trailer. I don't know why.
Because they're gross.
They just serve 0 point to the story.
I love Henrietta. She's so iconic.
But like, I think I think Leatherface and like Sheriff Hoyt are definitely the standouts in this. I kind of wish there was some kind of like hitchhiker brother as well to kind of maybe not like as like I wouldn't want to take away the hitchhiker scene, but I would want somebody along the same personality as the hitchhiker from the original film.
Okay.
Because unfortunately with his family, they're all kind of the same note. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I just like how they all kind of have their own role, though. Like the grandma's in the station and like kind of warns them that someone's coming and directs the people there. And then the sheriff like kind of plays with them like they're like toys. And then you got the guy in the wheelchair who like warns Leatherface with the cane. And then you got the ladies that take care of the babies that they take in. And it's just like they all play their role. And that's what I like about them.
Do you think they eat the babies?
Oh my God. I don't know. Maybe
that's another thing that's not really discussed in this movie either is the cannibalism.
Yeah,
and it's such a big part in the beginning.
It is,
but it's never even brought up in this original one.
Maybe they take the babies and raise them up until a point of like, are they going to conform to our family or not? Like the Jebediah or whatever his name is, like, is he going to conform to us? And if they don't, then they eat him.
Maybe. But like also, even, oh, go ahead.
No, I mean, I was just going to say also too, I think like the cannibalism was never mentioned in 2003. And when it came to the beginning, I think that was just an added like aspect that wasn't needed because they do mention the whole cannibalism when they're at the dinner table.
Yeah, when they're eating like one of the guys, right?
Yeah.
Like that's like because in the beginning it shows that like the butcher shop has to close down because industrialization and the jobs have been taken somewhere else, so the whole town shuts down. So what they decide to do is to start eating people who come through their town. But that's never once brought up in this one. It almost looks like the factory, like the butcher factory, is still working order in this one as well. So that's like a bad little retcon thing that they never fixed while doing the prequel. But yeah, it's just never brought up the cannibal aspect of this family. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to bring up too, was the fact that I'm happy that they didn't try to remake the dinner scene.
Yes. Yeah.
Because there was no way in hell they would have been able to get that. It's even like, with Fede Alvarez or Lee Cronin with Evil Dead Rise. He didn't want to do one of those like tree rape scenes from like the original Evil Dead movies because he's like, there's no way I could do it. Like, there's no way you can outdo those, right? So I'm glad that that's what they chose to do, and I'm glad that they didn't try to do that.
They do.
Yeah, I agree.
They do the dinner scene though in the beginning when Jordana Brewster's tied, but
yeah, in the beginning, but not like in this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything to add about the killers, or we're good?
No, I'm good.
Scary rating out of, oh my God, what do we do? Our scary rating out of 10? I just like blanked.
We don't have our regular papers.
Yeah,
so like my
I
notes,
need to print some sheets.
My notes are 3 pages of scribbles.
Out of 10, 10 being the scariest movie you've ever seen, and 1 being not scary at all, where would you rate this?
I mean, as a first-time watcher, it was like a 9 when I was a kid, but I don't think it's scary. I would probably say like maybe like a 6, maybe even a 5. To me, in my opinion, it's 2000s. I feel like early 2000 movies weren't scary. They were just more of like a story. And they didn't really have that many jump scares. So 5 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably go with like a 3 to 4.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely when I was 10 years old when I first saw this movie definitely scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, it would have been a 10 on my first time watch for sure.
Definitely.
But probably like a 3 for me now. I think like there's some like gross stuff that still gets me, so that's why I'm not quite giving it like a 1. But I mean, the desensitization is hard. But yeah, definitely back in the day it would have been a full-blown 10 for sure. Rewatchability, and would you recommend?
Oh yeah, rewatchability. I at least watch it like once every 3 months. Like it's one of those movies that you just put on a Sunday morning and you eat breakfast. Like sometimes I even watch it while I'm working because it's just music to my ears, you know? Hell, I might even I'm running the half marathon. I might just put it on as background music. Like it's just so good. But yeah, I recommend this movie to everyone. Like everyone knows like this is my favorite movie. And so I'm like, if you haven't seen it, like what the fuck are you doing? Put it on now. Like you have to.
Okay.
Yeah, I recommend this movie for sure. I mean, it started the trend of the remakes and how they were all going to be stylized. I think it is like a fairly good reimagining of the original film. And would I rewatch it? Yeah, of course. I can't wait. Like when we get together and we do Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning, I will be doing a double feature.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I was watching it on because I just have it on DVD. I don't have the Blu-ray.
Yeah, so you're gonna have both the 4Ks and be all pumped up.
Yeah, because I was watching it and I'm like, even the trees look blurry right now. I'm like, I bet you on the 4K it's just gonna look so fucking crisp.
I can't wait. I can't
Oh,
wait.
me too.
Yeah, I would always recommend this one, and rewatchability for me is high as well. I think I watched it last year when I was sick, and I remember just like waking up to the sound of chainsaws, and it freaked me out. Yeah, full movie rating overall, out of 5 stars. What would you rate this?
A 1 star. No, just 5 stars hands down. Like
Yeah,
it's just fucking great.
yeah, it's a 5 for me too. I love this movie.
I'm gonna go with the 4.
That's okay. I knew it.
That's okay. I still want to be your friend. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, I still think it's great, but
Yeah.
I won't quite give it the 5 rating, and I don't even know if I'd give the original a 5 to be honest.
I wouldn't. I don't blame you for that.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've seen it, but I know it's like the classic. But it's just like I don't know how often I'm gonna go back and rewatch that one.
Yeah.
That's all right. Who do you guys think could have probably took on Leatherface by themselves if he didn't have a chainsaw?
None of them.
He's just so freaking huge. Yeah.
You'd need at least Alex and Kemper. I mean, like even Morgan. Like I know it's not in this movie, but like if you've seen The Ruins, he's also like the lead's boyfriend in that movie, and he's pretty toned in that movie too. Like dude's pretty ripped.
Mm-hmm. I know you all love this one, and I love that for you, but this is a 1.5 star for me.
I expected lower, so I'm happy with the 1.5.
Me too.
And Ryan, thank you so much. We've got Terrifying 3 podcast link in the chat, so everyone can go listen to Mark some more. But Mark, talk about what you got going on and where people can find you.
So yes, you guys can find me on Instagram, Mark Loves Horror. I am on TikTok now, but I mainly post on Instagram. I do movie reviews. I do horror content that engages and interacts with other horror fans. I'm going to be hosting one of my biggest giveaways tomorrow for Texas residents. So if you're from Texas, go follow. And then I'm 1/3 of a podcast called The Terrifying 3, where me and my horror besties chit chat, talk horror, and just talk shit to each other.
Love it. And Rob loves it too.
Thanks, Rob.
Jamie's giving it a 3.5 out of 5. Not bad, not bad.
It's almost 4. I like it.
Everyone go follow Mark on everything that he's doing. Thank you so much for coming on. This was fun.
Yeah.
I love it. I hope I get asked to come back to do Texas Chainsaw at the beginning.
Absolutely. We'll make it happen. Once it comes out on 4K, then we'll plan it.
Yes, in August.
Yeah. And thank you to everyone in the chat. Tomorrow night, we're back at 7 p.m. Eastern with That Horror Couple, Kaylee and Robbie. We're going to be doing our top 10 steamy moments in horror movies. Yeah. And then this weekend, I think it's Saturday. Yeah, you and Bo are doing a bracket battle together, and it's going to be a Scream Factory battle. So Bo and Brendan are both bringing 8 movie releases to the table, and we're going to see who wins the battle, who has the best release. We're going to have voting in the chat, so the chat gets to vote on who's got the best release.
Yep.
Did I describe that okay?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
I don't think there are any
perfect.
I don't think there are any new movie releases this week, so we won't be doing a new movie release.
No, we're not going to the movies this weekend.
I might go see Superman. I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Bo to get back to me.
You do you, boo.
I'm seeing The Materialist tomorrow with Pedro Pascal.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
I'm going to watch Echo Valley this weekend with Sydney Sweeney and Julianne Moore. I'm so excited.
Okay, let me know how that is.
Yeah, it's a thriller, so I'm pumped. But yeah, thanks everyone.
Yeah,
and
thank
thanks,
you.
Mark. And hope everyone has a lovely evening.
Enjoy the rest of your week.
Bye.
Bye.